your attitudes are better. I pray that you'll get settled into the routine here as we do the hotel life. I pray God takes care of you, puts angels around you and protects you and keeps you safe, and that you're wise and listen to mommy. Safe, favor, grace, peace, blessings, come protection. In Jesus' name, amen. Oh, I love my kid. All right, so this saga is playing out. I'm up this morning getting ready to go to work again. On the side of everything, I've been fighting to get done with the closing stuff for the land. And you guys, it's been insane. You know, took us 8 weeks total to get a survey done, and soil scientists to come in. The soil scientist we got took a month and a half to actually get to do his part. We had to fire a couple different folks in the process. The first couple soil scientists I talked to, I just couldn't even get to an agreement. They just dropped the ball, so I got rid of them. And the same for the first surveyor and the others that I talked to. I've had the worst time getting anybody to get out there and do this land and doing their parts. Well, what's happened as of last night is the lawyer said, you know, they would get me the numbers last week. That would give me 7 to 10 business days to set up a wire transfer, which is Schwab's usual requirement. Well, they didn't do it. So yesterday I was fighting with them saying we're in under 7 days now. I have to have the HUD. I have to have the final details and the numbers. They told me they'd get it to me yesterday. Then they told me they'd get it to me last night. Well, it's 6 days now, and we've been fighting all morning. It's almost 9 something, and I've been fighting this morning before Daniel comes. He's coming later today, thankfully, just to get them to get the HUD to me so I can set up the wire transfer. I've got till 4 o'clock if I can get it in for 6 days, and I may have to actually talk to folks to work something over on Schwab's side, because they're going to have to make it happen for me now. I don't have 10 business days, you know, and that's where I'm at. And this has been a nightmare all the way around. And Brent has been with me on it, just trying to fight things through. He's great, but he's just hornswoggle as well. He's like, I've never had this many issues. So sorry. So where we're at right now is we might not get the land due to technicality. He's working on our contract to make sure we have a 14-day window. And what we can do about it. Maybe we can fax documents back and forth and do weird stuff. We don't know. But I'm just moving forward. And so it's amazing. You guys have seen this vlog. I've done everything according to what I've been told to do, and right on time. I've fought to be within the window from the very beginning, from when we were in Arizona and we made the offer. And here we are all this time later. And it's been other folks, you know, I've had to manage them. I've had to make multiple angry calls, and my angry calls aren't like other people's. I don't cuss or anything, but I make it known that I'm not happy with their business. And emails, to the point of like 4 emails yesterday, 3 text messages, and angry phone call again to the law office. It's just sad, you know. I've never had to push people so hard, even in Maryland, you know. So this is North Carolina. But even now, I just got the HUD form so I can make that wire, and it's even incorrect. So I'm going to have to just go with it, and whatever's incorrect, I'll take care of on my own after, because the law firm's made this mistake. We don't have time for them to go back and pull numbers and research and fix it. We just got to go with it, get this land in my hands, and then I can take care of the rest. Taxes, whatever, I can take care of it. This has got to end in Jesus' name. It's insane, y'all. Insane. And I'm trying to do business. I've had some really good outcomes yesterday. I would love to show you later, and I will, but man, the battles. Sometimes breakfast at the hotel is not peaceful.
Oh, Dustin, you're in the shot. Wave. Okay, yesterday we had 2 things happen that we said, oh, we'll vlog it. So, number 1, the girls went for Korean food for the first time, and we got a Korean dessert drink, and I thought they would serve it to us in a cup, but they did not. So, it's in a can. I said we would vlog that. So, the other thing is, do you want to say what it is?
Yeah, I mean,
or can I say it?
We can say it together. Go ahead and say it.
So here's my version. There's a client in the DC area.
No, it's not.
Okay, so here's my version. There's
There's
somebody.
a client in America.
There's a client
It's not
in
DC.
America
Really,
that heard of Dustin's very legal hacking ways
yeah.
and wants
Skills on the
them
web,
to hack.
not hack. Wants me to legally find information for them, and so
legally find
Yeah.
information. And so
there's nothing illegal
Dustin's
about
business partner was like, he's
Mm-mm.
pretty busy.
Mm-hmm.
And so he said, well, what if I give him some cash?
No, that's not how it happened.
Okay.
Close.
I like my version.
Yeah, well, the business partner said we need cash up front for that kind of thing, you know. So we're not going to give you the information as well until we have more. So we have an upfront amount that they gave us just for me to do what I do, and then when I capture the information, they then are able to pay us more. There, over there. So kiddos, this is the reason why I'm doing this is because I don't want y'all to do that right there. Exactly.
Do
So-
what? I missed it. Do it.
She goes. So Malachi, sit down. Sit down. So sometimes, and what we do is we get this, we put it in the bank, we do something with it that's wise, we save it, we put it towards our land, which is what we're doing. We make investments, or we put it back and put it into our nest egg. We've got money saved for your school. We've got money saved for other things. We have money in all different places for retirement. We have money in different places, right? On purpose. We don't touch that money. And people come up and ask, can we have money? Can we have help? If it falls inside my budget and what the Lord's given me to give, I'll give. If the Lord leads me to give more, I'll give more. But at the same time, I won't give from certain areas where He's told me to save and be wise and a good steward. So we're going to be good stewards. Part of being a good steward is letting you guys see what it's like to have a lot of money in your hands, and at the same time know that it's just paper, it's just money, it's not everything. So anyways, this is $3,000. Ever seen $3,000? $3,100 bills.
Whoa. That's amazing. What's the blue part?
That's a lot of money. That's a good chunk of some people's whole year income. You know, and we're not bragging. We're not at all bragging. We're just saying this project came in cash for the first part of it. The rest will be a check, but this part's cash. So, I want you to hold it. Lydia's holding $3,000. Oh my goodness. What are you going to do with it? What do you think you can do with $3,000?
I could get a
Shut up.
No, it's Lydia's turn.
What
I
would
would spend it wisely.
what would you do with
On what?
I would put it in my save jar, like for when I'm older, for big stuff like my new house.
That's a good idea. And if you save $3,000 for your new house at this point in your life, and you just left it there and it created an income in a bank account, not in your save jar, but in a bank account, it could gain interest, and by the time you're old enough to buy a house, it could actually be a lot of what you needed. You don't know. If you save $25 a month, every month, for from the time you're 18 years old until you're old enough to buy a house, you'll be able to buy much more than a house. You know, it's pretty cool. Dave Ramsey talks about how Dave Ramsey talks about how in just a very short period of time, just from the time you're 18, if you're saving from 18 until you're in your 30s, you could be a millionaire if you just save faithfully every month or every week.
How about you're 10 till you're 8, and then you're 18?
Well, you could be even further along, but trying to do the same thing at an older age for fewer years doesn't work. But if you start when you're young, if you learn this when you're young, this habit, you'll have more when you're older. And you know, I really believe that's why God keeps blessing us with so much, because we're faithful and good stewards with what we have.
drink?
So we've got
Malachi, come
the drinks the girls are going to try from the Korean restaurant. Shike is what this is called. So they're drinking shike. Go ahead, drink it. Turn it up good. You got to turn it up good. You can't sip it. You have to turn it.
It's a chugging drink.
Good.
You have to, turn it.
Oh, wow.
What, did you get stuff in your mouth?
No, they didn't.
You guys didn't even drink it.
Guys, look.
You guys don't even take any,
You guys are not risky.
not risky. Shike is a rice drink. So if you really drink it, there's rice in it.
Rice.
See?
Lydia.
First time I had it was in college. Uncle Daniel gave me that for the first time I ever had it, and he didn't tell me there was rice in it. So I drank it and went, no, there's something in this, man. I think it's gone bad. He goes, no, it's rice. It's good. Laughed at me.
You want to sip? The reason why we're not in the dining room, which would be a more appropriate place, is there's a television. I'm very thankful that they have tables not in view of a television, especially in light of the Vegas incident yesterday.
Yes. True story. I like this area over there. That area over there is really nice with the windows.
They tried to trick me.
Hi.
All right, we're out here in Manassas, Virginia. One of our favorite clients. Just walking in, do a walkthrough, see how our team's doing, and then hang out for a minute. Then we've got all kinds of stuff the rest of today. And then tomorrow, all the way out to Eastern Shore. So this is like fun as usual, baby.
Okay, we are halfway through school. We got a late start on school. It's lunchtime. We're having roast beef and Swiss cheese roll-ups and hummus and crackers. The girls are eating a prune each.
Lunchables.
Yeah, it's kind of our homemade Lunchable. And I'm having leftover bulgogi from yesterday at the Korean restaurant.
All right, we're in this cool place here in Leesburg, Virginia. My face is red because of the orange umbrella that's over my head, but we're at this German restaurant. It's really cool with umbrellas and outside seating and just really excellent feel while you're out here just hanging out the road. I love it. So anyways, we're about to get some German food. We're gonna eat all kinds of amazing things I've never had before, except for bratwurst and kraut. And it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'll show you some of it as it comes, but so much fun in the middle of a work day. Daniel is just so creative like this. Love it. Check out what's across the road. A bunch of restaurants that look really cool. We'll have to come back to some other time with the family. I love Leesburg, Virginia.
So Anna is learning how to read music. We didn't do this last semester, so now she's having to read the notes. It's not written, there's no finger numbers, there's no letters, but she's doing a really good job. Okay, we are at Walney Pond. We're in Northern Virginia. The pond at Eleanor C. Lawrence Park was created by the Lawrence family in the 1950s. That's when Mima, Papa, Yaya, and Papa were born. This is when this park was created. The Lawrences welcomed friends, neighbors, and groups to enjoy the pond and surrounding woods. It's really scratched, it's hard to read. So over several decades, the pond, something with excess and vegetation, the Fairfax County Park Authority approved and enlarged, or renovated and enlarged the pond in 1935, 1995. Repairing or something native species of plants. Today, pond, something. To help the park, please observe the following rules. Pets have to be on a leash, no bikes, no alcohol, no swimming or wading.
Waiting?
For pets or people. So if you guys go in, I can't go after you, is what it says. No fires or grills and no flower picking. Let's go see what this is. So what is a pond? A pond is a small, quiet body of shallow water. Its temperature is fairly uniform, but oxygen levels may vary during the day. It is a dynamic living system with a broad spectrum of life forms from the microscopic to birds and mammals. Explore Walney Pond and discover the varieties of plants and animals that make it their home. So I see like a little beaver, a dragonfly, a bird.
I saw a turtle in there.
Let's go see.
What does berry mean?
Vary means a variety. Hey, whoa.
Toys do not feed ducks, geese, or fish. Or turtles.
Look. Oh, I see a turtle. You're right.
Aw. Oh, there's another right there.
There's a turtle right there.
Let's see if we can have the most turtles. I saw 1, 2. Where is that one?
Wow.
Turtle. Hi.
Look at that. I'm kind of nervous about holding my phone over it.
3, 4.
No.
That water's gross, so you better not go in it.
Yeah.
Look, I found 6 turtles and there's a small frog right there.
I see the frog. Let's see if I can show it to everyone. Right there.
Can you find it?
It's a green frog. Okay, let's come over here and look.
How fast this turtle is.
Look at the cattails. I saw a dragonfly. There's cattails. So this says, plants and animals living together. A variety of plants grow in the shallows, on the surface, and around the borders of the pond. They attract aquatic and land animals for food, shelter, and breeding. So Canadian geese hang out here. There's blue gillfish, and there's coontail plants.
I see that tiny turtle is right there.
Oh, it's a baby turtle.
And he wants to be fed or something, because I've never seen turtles this brave to come over here. I saw her mama, but there's a turtle. And
Yeah.
there's another.
There's 3 turtles. 1, 2, 3.
And there's one right there.
Look at that.
Hey, wait, those aren't turtles. That's 1 and 3 fish.
Oh, you're right. Okay, let's keep walking. This is beautiful.
Well, we just finished up a meeting with a client over finishing up data merger stuff after the company merged this past year, and we were going to have another meeting with another client here this afternoon, but that didn't work out. I'm actually thankful. I'm so happy with whatever we get under, what we don't get done, because with that client, we're just moving on to the next phase anyway, so we really don't have to meet with them. It's just a kindness. So that's awesome. And now we're heading up to finish the day up. It has been a day of being across Virginia, Maryland, everywhere, pretty much. No, not Maryland. Maryland yesterday, just Virginia today. All over Tarnation in Virginia.
So there's a box over there, and there's a turtle on it, and Anna said, "What is that?" And I said, "I don't know." So then we found this. Wildlife Island. Basking turtles and nesting or resting waterfowl may be attracted to the anchored wooden island in Walney Pond. The man-made nest box is intended for use by wood ducks. They usually nest in hollow trees near shallow waters.
Honey.
Hold you? Okay. We just found a really cool passage. I took a picture from the bridge, from this passage to the bridge, but you can't really see the kids.
Try, Tug. Now it's Malika's turn. Go, Mommy, go, Malachi. Go, Malachi, you can do it, Malachi.
Well, I'm back with the family. We're all at Tyson's Corner, at Tyson's Mall, Tyson's 2, and we're getting ready to do dinner at the sushi place.
This is the world's best couch. We sat here back in January for 40 minutes. And here we are again.
Maryland crab roll, like it's got Old Bay on it and real Maryland crab chunks in there. So cool.
You squirted lemon on it.
Yep, I squirted lemon on top. That is really cool. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so what I couldn't share in the mall, because number 1, it's loud and crazy, but number 2, it became personal for someone else. But as she was talking to us about the couch, and it was, at one point I was like, listen, how do we get out of here? Because we're not going to buy this couch today. And anyways, I just, all of a sudden I felt compelled to tell her our story with that particular furniture store. And I shared with you guys about that chair when I sat down and like really had my first like moment with Dustin's diagnosis. And anyways, she said, thank you so much for sharing that story. And her husband is going through the same thing right now. And she just kept saying, like, but look at your family, look at your husband, he looks so healthy. And so it was a really good opportunity for us to just give God glory and hopefully help her faith and for hope that it could happen.
Like the other side.
Odd Squad and pickle chips
Oh, he does.
and fancy hotel internet. Thank you, Jesus. So this is Babette. Hi, Babette.
Hi, Babette.
They just took her vest off, but she is training to be a service dog for PSTD or PTSD, and she's going to help with the wheelchair.
She wants you to do it.
She wants me to go with her dog.
Alright, we're trying to crash here and we're trying to finish up the day, but I just want to say something because stuff's kind of happening so fast. We're still trying to get things to work out for the land to close. I've worked with Schwab as much as I can and hopefully it'll work out. We'll just have to see. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But on the good news side of things, and I believe that's good news too, we just had to battle through to see God come through on it. But I just put a post up on Facebook because this week, we've gotten 7 well-paying contracts for work projects. I was handed all that money a day ago. I just got named CTO to the 2nd corporation that's one of our clients. So I'm CTO over 2 companies now. That's Chief Technical Officer. I'm on their boards, which is bizarre. Increases our package for our companies. And then as of right now, 2 radio stations, one from the UK, one from out west, and a film crew want my testimony on the healings and ministry stuff.